Hey, everybody. Bill Shamp, Price Physics, Thursday, March 9th, 2023. Looks like a nice chart. What I explained to you yesterday about, an increase in volume and, about having a good day. Yes, this was a really good morning, and it was even a better afternoon. Days like today just kind of make you giggle. It's easy to see the top, and we had two of those, picture perfect confirmations. I mean, gorgeous. Again, red line to red line. Just price pulled back right after the open, went back up, made new resistance. But in the creation of this top, it's like there's all the new highs, there's your failed high. Now, not only did you get the failed high when momentum was up, but then it pulled back, you got your momentum change. It went up and retested that top again, and not only failed the overall top, but the failure here even failed to break out here. At that point, it was like, oh, again, McFly, these are just easy to see. And those are the ones that you want to be able to eat to make them easy. And right there's noon. So there is your morning between around 8:30 here and noon. And you can see that the afternoon was nearly or close to twice the amount of liquidity in the afternoon as it was in the morning. So let's take a look at the trades and see how you would have done today. Those are always pretty. Coming out, there's your confirmation of support, your color change, trading toward the new high, 2 3/4 points. There's your failure. Your confirmation bar broke back through the failure. And with all the momentum up, it was a little risky to take that trade at that point. But, as long as you kept your stop, it never pulled back on you once. And there's your red bar for your exit, 3 points. Pull back again, a failure. There's your confirmation bar back toward the new high. There's your 2-bar exit, 6.5 points. Then we, got that failure. It consolidated up here, gave you your failure to confirm that top and pull back. Then you get your color change. Well, off the color change, there was your failure, confirmation bar. There's your entry, two blue color bar change, 2.5 points. Back up here, created a failure. I mean, again, picture perfect. I didn't mark the trade because you're trading. Your confirmation bar took out this failure, but you still had a price failure target in that stretch. Your confirmation bar green, I mean, there's 12 to, even breaking through there is, that's a 10-point trade. Trading manually, and that'd be great. But if you're going to take that trade, again, keep your stops tight, because you always want to be trading toward new highs or new lows. With that little price failure in between, it kind of gives you pause. But that's why I didn't mark it. So let's go through and look at the rest of the trades and see what it gives you. There you can see how it consolidated, right there between 11 and 11:30. Gave you one little entry here of a 1/4 point trade, and then it came in again. Resistance failed up here. It gave you another failure here. Beautiful entry here, 9-point trade. Came up here, gave you a price failure, confirmation bar. Again, you're trading back toward that price failure and match low. If you want to take that trade, again, your ability to read the chart, take it. I'm not marking it because it's not, a strict rules-based trade, and I'm trying to be as conservative as I can. But yes, you could have taken a short here, entry here, your exit, off of, would have probably kept you in it all the way down here. You wouldn't have gotten out and then gotten back in here. Here's your next entry, new low target, 20-point trade. Comes back up, gives you another price failure, confirmation bar, new low, 4.25 point trade. It gets a little choppy in here. You didn't have a good entry here. Confirmation bar was wrong. It did give you the entry here, small trade, little 1 point trade. Comes up, fails resistance, breaks back through support again. Comes up and gives us another confirmation. Now, this time it's a match, instead of the price failure, but are we trading toward the new low? Well, confirmation bar has already taken everything out. And yes, you're trading toward the new low. There's your entry, 14.5 point trade. You're out of that trade to bar exit, another price failure, confirmation bar, entry again. It drops, 9.5 point trade. I mean, you could have gotten out down here on, maybe a little better, but no complaints. And then it just kind of goes into consolidation. You hit 3:30 in the afternoon, and you don't want to trade after 3:30. There's too much mayhem in the market. So as a review, 24 points in the morning. I mean, again, you had a couple trades that you could have taken, one here and one here. Well, that was an afternoon trade. One here in the morning that would have added to it. So, I mean, there's plenty of trades. There's your morning 24 points, $5 a point is $120 profit off of $50 margin. So you made over a 200% return on margin, and that's per contract. Trading 10 contracts, do the multiplication. 10 contracts would have cost you $500 margin. 10 contracts gives you $1,200 profit. You can do the math. It's $5 a point. Micro is $50 margin per contract. All day it was 87.25 points. Call it 80. That's $400 for a micro S&P. Or if you're trading 10, that's 4,000. And trading 10, it's $500 margin. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now, was the rest of the week like this? No. So far for the week, as of today, if you traded all day, you're up 140 points. If you just trade the morning, you're up just under 70 points. I'm sorry, guys, 70 points is fine for me. I don't need to trade all day. I don't need to wait all day to get a run like this. If I caught some of this, great, but you don't have to. How do you work efficiently and how do you work smart? If I make 70 points, that's at $5 a point, that's $350 per contract. On a $50 margin, that's 700% return on margin per contract. Trade whatever contracts that you want. This particular chart will easily take 50 contracts. Do the math. It's not hard, but you have to apply yourself. Friday, coin toss. Don't know what Friday's going to bring tomorrow. We'll see. We've already started off, down, making new lows. And if we go back to the dailies, we'll see that, the daily chart executed a short on the open on the 8th. So that trade is already up about 85 points. The last short that was up here was in at 11 days and made 55 points. So again, this works on the daily charts as well. The point is, guys, all you have to do is learn to read a chart. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Again, my name is Bill Champ. This is Price Physics. This is the absolute simplest way to trade on the planet because you're trading without indicators. You're using your brain. And if, like the sign said at the McDonald's, if you don't have any common sense, don't try to do this. Have a great day.